Hey there tech fans, Rick here from the Orei team with an overview of the DA21 Digital to Analog Audio Converter. This product makes it very simple for you to convert any digital audio to an analog format for use with your home theater equipment. The product features SPDIF as well as coaxial audio inputs and RCA and 3.5mm analog outputs. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with an unboxing of the product just to show you all the components that are included with the kit, and then I'll take a closer look at each of the components and explain exactly what they do so you know how to use them. I'll list the audio standards the product can support, and then I'll come back and actually demonstrate the product here to show you just how simple it'll be to use it with your own equipment. So let's get started with the unboxing. When you open up the box, you'll find the DA21 converter. You'll find a power supply that can be used to power the product. You'll also find a short cable. It's a USB-A to micro USB. This is an alternative way to power the product, so you can actually plug this into your TV or your home equipment if you have a USB-A port. And then finally, also included is an SPDIF cable that allows you to connect the digital side of this to whatever equipment you want to convert to analog. Also included is a full instruction manual that lists all the connections you'll need to make, explains the standards it can use, and gives you all the information you'll need to understand exactly how to use the product. Now, if you stay tuned, next I'll take a closer look at the components and explain exactly what they do. Inside the kit, you'll find the DA21 Digital Analog Audio Converter, a power supply. This end will plug into the wall. The other end has a barrel connection on it which plugs into the module, and that's all the power you'll need to operate the product. Also included is another USB cable. It's got a USB-A connection on this end and a micro USB connection on that end. This can be plugged into any standard wall USB charger or a computer or your TV. The other end has the micro USB connection on it which plugs into the side of the module, and you can use this as an alternative to the power supply. You'll also find a full instruction manual which lists diagrams, connection information, and everything you'll need to use this product with your own equipment at home. Now I'll take a closer look at the module, and it's organized very well. On this side, you'll find the digital audio inputs, and on this side, the analog outputs. On the input side, you have a choice between SPDIF or coaxial. Both of these are fine. You also have a power port that's used with the included power supply. On the output side, you'll find a 3.5mm headphone jack, and you'll find two RCA connections. All of these are fine for outputting that analog audio to your home stereo system. You'll also find a power indicator right there that lets you know the power supply is connected and it's passed the power on self-test. On the one side, there's a micro USB port, and that can be used with the included USB cable to provide power to the unit as opposed to using the power supply that plugs in here. And that's pretty much all there is to it. The Orei DA21 Digital to Analog Audio Converter supports virtually all HDMI media devices, including DVD players, cable boxes, game systems, laptops, and media streaming devices like Roku and Apple TV. The product provides a choice between two digital audio input options that include SPDIF optical audio as well as coaxial digital PCM audio. It features a wide range of sampling rates that range from 32 kHz all the way up to 192 kHz at a full 24-bit resolution. Finally, the product has auto-sensing audio input to make the selection of your audio inputs very easy. Now I'll show you the connections you'll need to make to use the DA21 with your own equipment. For this demonstration, on this side of the table, I'm simulating any media device in your home that has a digital audio output that you'd like to convert to analog audio to be able to use it with a home theater system or a soundbar. Right now, I've got a small media player that's connected to this monitor over an HDMI cable, and I'm looping a video. That media player only has a digital audio output. On this side of the table, I'm simulating that home theater system or that soundbar, and I've got an amplified speaker right here that only has an analog audio input. This is representing what you're going to play that media on. Now right now I've got an optical SPDIF cable connected to the media player, and I've got a set of RCA connections, which are analog, plugged into the amplifier. I need to convert this digital audio output to this analog audio input, and that's exactly what the DA21 was designed to do. So the first connection I'll make is the input, which is a digital connection, and I'll use the SPDIF plug here into that port. Once I've connected that, I'll now connect my output, which is analog, and I'll use the RCA connectors right here. Now you do have a choice. You can use the SPDIF digital in or a coax, or you can use two different outputs. I've got the RCA connections for the analog output or a 3.5mm connector. Now that I've made those two connections, all I have to do is add the power, and I've already plugged in the power supply, so I'll just slide the barrel connector in. The unit will go through a very quick power on self-test. The red LED will come on letting me know I've got valid power, and I should be able to hear audio once I turn the volume up. Once it starts again, the audio will come on. And there you go. And it really is just that simple. I hope you found this overview of the DA21 digital to analog audio converter helpful. It really does provide a very simple way of converting any digital audio to an analog format for use with your home theater equipment. And the fact that it includes both SPDIF and coaxial digital inputs, as well as RCA and 3.5mm analog outputs, means it's compatible with a wide range of products. With a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks for watching.